Everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Bringing AEW Dark. I know it's kind of late. Had a lot of stuff to do today. I was doing some more, or filling out some more applications for different jobs, and there was just a lot I had to do today. So sorry this is late, but it will start. It should start to get better once I end up doing that, but I have to still try to work around my work schedule because I will be working 2 jobs, so I'm still going to have to try to work around that as well. So I might end up starting to do late streams a lot more now, but either way I'm still going to do my best to have a stream to do for you guys. What's up, Central? How's it going? What's up, Max? Yeah, let's go ahead and get on into this AEW Dark. Let's get it going. Let's do it. How's everyone doing? I have 1 job right now, which I start tomorrow. I'm still looking for a 2nd job, which is what I've been trying to do all day today. So that's why this stream is kind of late, but I probably will end up doing late streams a lot more now around this time, just because I'm going to be working 2 jobs. So I'm not going to be able to do it like during the day or around 7 anymore. But I'm still going to do my best to do the stream for you, even if it is kind of late. And if you guys can't make it because it's late, you can always watch it once it does upload to YouTube. You can always watch it if you missed it. But I'm still going to do them, but they're probably going to start being a lot later than I originally want. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But we are here, AEW Dark. Welcome, guys. We have a huge AEW Dark here tonight. Let's get it going. Let's do this. We got this going. We have some people sleeping, by the way, so I am kind of trying to be a little quiet. So hope you guys can, if you guys can hear the music, okay, like with entrances, please let me know. If you can't, please let me know, because I want you to be able to hear the music with the entrances just to make it more hype. So if you guys can't hear the music to these entrances, just let me know. I can turn it up a little bit. If you can't hear me that well, I do apologize. I'm trying to do what I can to speak, but at the same time, I don't want to wake anybody up. So just let me know about that, but let's go ahead and get on with it. Welcome to AEW Dark. That is right. We had a huge THG main event. I think it was the main event. Yeah, I think it was the main event. A huge THG main event that we had. Aleister Black captured the THG World Heavyweight Championship from Eddie England last night. Actually, it was last night. It was an open challenge Eddie England put on Twitter. Aleister Black accepted it, and we have a new THG World Heavyweight Champion now. It was a match that got set up on Twitter. Pretty crazy. But we are starting it off with Aleister Black here in AEW Dark. And even though he is the THG World Heavyweight Champion, he could not wait until next week. He wanted to have this moment here tonight to talk about what happened, what transpired last night. So let's get it going. And here comes the THG World Heavyweight Champion, Aleister Black. Let's see what Aleister Black has to say. Probably one of my favorites right now in this company. Not really getting a lot of respect here from the crowd. I don't think Black really cares about that. You know, there is a lot of stuff going on around here. A lot of words being said, a lot of rumors going on, but there is one thing that stays in mind. There is one thing that stays right inside this ring. You see, for the past numerous amount of years, I have been dealt with so much in this business. I have done everything I put my heart out into this business. I put everything on the line. I put everything right inside this ring, but I get nothing back for it. Nothing at all. You see, I am sick and I am tired of having people look over my shoulders and not think that I deserve a spot in the spotlight. I don't deserve a spotlight, that I shouldn't be here. But the truth is, matter of fact, I do belong here. See, I left a certain company known as WWE, which I know that we don't really mention here. I left a certain company for some reasons. You see, it was owned by a self-minded jackass who doesn't think about talent, who doesn't think about other people getting opportunities. You see, it's the same people over and over and over again getting those big time shots when I am a legitimate fighter who can kill anybody inside the ring. But you know what? They don't look at that, do they? No, they just look at size and they look at muscle. But you know what? I came into this business for a reason. I came into this business to be a champion. I accepted Eddie England's championship opportunity and I took it to the full extent of my ability, of what I've been taught for the past 20 years. But you know what? Now you are looking at the face of THG, and that is one thing that will not change. Aleister Black did say, "What's up, Kennedy? How's it going? What's up, OG? How you guys doing?" But yes, guys, Aleister Black saying some strong words, saying that he was always getting looked over his shoulders, that no one saw opportunities in him, but he took what he saw, and he took it, and he succeeded. And now he is the THG World Heavyweight Champion. That is true. That is true. If you hate somebody, I've seen a lot of people talk about, saying that, oh, this guy's not good at his job, I hate him, he's not doing so good on this job, and he's doing this, and he's doing that, and I'm not liking this, and this guy sucks at his job, he doesn't know what he's doing. What people need to understand about heels is that if you hate them to the point where you just don't shut up about them, and you just keep talking all this hate about them, they're doing their job correctly. So they're doing a good job, because their job as heels is to make you hate them. If you love them and you're still a huge fan of them as they're a heel, they're not doing so well as a heel. People don't seem to understand that, and those people aren't true wrestling fans. You see, I'm a true wrestling fan. So there have been heels that I liked, like Alexa Bliss. I liked her as a heel. I did. And there was some other, people. That's just one example. But there's some other people that I liked as a heel, And it's just to that point where it's like, okay, I've liked this guy too much. He's not really doing a good job as a heel because he's not making me hate him. And people just don't really understand the whole extent of what a heel actually does. Because they're like, this guy's not good at the job, and they're talking so much hate about that guy, saying that they suck at what they do, and it's like, they don't suck because you're talking all this hate to them. So they're doing a good job because they're making you say all this. They're making you hate them. So it gets kind of annoying at that point, just seeing all these people, talk about all that, and they just don't really know what they're talking about. Yes, he did. He definitely did. I think Jericho is one of those guys that I think did good at both. He was good at both. He was good as a face and he was good as a heel. No, Alexa is still in the main roster. Marcus Mad Dog Nate, the THG Hardcore of Honor champion, here tonight in action against Alex Shelley. Should be a really good matchup here tonight. We also have the main event, which is Wardlow versus Aleister Black. And then we got this man, the City Machine Gun. Yes, indeed it is. We have Alex Shelley making his way to the ring, ready for action. Has a huge matchup. And this could set Alex Shelley for a Hardcore World Championship opportunity if he can knock off Marcus Nate. Yeah, there's a lot of people that like to wear a bunch of different colors on their gear just to make them look colorful and stuff. I don't really mind it. I don't really mind it though. I mean, I kind of like a lot of different colors, but I do like the simple type colors too. Like black and white is one of my favorite color combinations for attires. Just because a black and white attire just means you're serious, you don't care about all the colors, and you're just dark. You know. Black and red's another one I like. Oh! NXT Championship tournament, it starts next week. And look at the power of Marcus Mad Dog Nate with that nice power slam as he's going for the pin against Alex Shelley. Alex kicks out at 2. Yes. Yes. Jay's attire quite a lot. His attire is definitely awesome. Oh, very nice. Getting out of that very smoothly. Right on the head, on the neck. Marcus Mad Dog Nate goes down as Alex now looking to gain some momentum, but not getting it right there as Marcus goes for a beautiful moonsault, going for the pin. Marcus said that he is built to be a champion. That's exactly what he is. He is a champion. He is the Hardcore of Honor champion, defeating Kevin Steen for the title. It was at Hell's Coliseum and it happened. Oh, I don't think so. Oh, very nice roundhouse kick. I like how he missed with that first one, but he countered and got back up with the second one, connecting to Alex Shelley's face. Right now, Marcus Mad Dog Nate, his goal in mind right now is to just take down everybody. He'll accept any challenge. He is a fighting champion, and that's what we need. We need a fighting champion here in THG, and that's what we have. I believe all champions currently right now in AEW and THG, they're all fighting champions. Every single one of them right now, and that's exactly what this company needs. Because the better of a fight you put, the more of a fighting champion you are, the more you defend that title, the more prestige goes into that championship. And that's what it needs to be. You need to defend that title on a regular basis. That is why when people get injured, they're forced to relinquish the championship, and there's a reason why. It's because they want that championship to be defended. They want to keep the prestige going on it. And that's exactly what Marcus Mad Dog Nate is doing, is he sets out open challenges every now and then to defend that title. He doesn't just defend it at pay-per-views. He'll defend it anytime, anywhere, any place. You name it, he'll defend it. That's exactly what I like about Marcus Mad Dog Nate. He is definitely built to be a champion. That was like a shooting star press headbutt. As Marcus really taking the fight. Really taking the fight to Alex Shelley. Probably won't be until then. Although the new game, the Wrestling Code that comes out next year, is going to be for AEW and THG. If it has enough good stuff. That's it. That's if it has enough good stuff in it to where I can do that. Like if it has enough character slots to make a lot of characters like this game has, then yes. If it has really good arena parts where I can make really dope arenas, then yes, you know, that type of stuff. If I can download my own logos into the game, you know, that type of stuff. So if it has all that kind of stuff, the Wrestling Code is going to be the game that I use for THG and AEW. Yeah, like Sami, for instance. Sami Zayn has been doing that a lot. I never lost that championship, blah, blah, blah. I don't like Sami. He's a joke. And the reason, and I don't like Sammy, which means that he is good at his job. He's good at being a heel because I don't like him. You know, that's another thing that WWE fans or that any wrestling fan doesn't really understand. You know, but I can admit that they're really good at their job, even though I don't like them. They're really good at their job because I don't like them. Right now, Marcus Mad Dog Nate taking the fight to Alex Shelley. I don't know if Alex Shelley really knows what's going on right now. Oh! So Alex is moving into the corner. Very beautiful monkey flip. Followed by a crossbody and going for a pin. I heard that 2K Battlegrounds is not that good, to be honest. As the referee is not going for not counting the pin. Gotta love that. You're not gonna face Reed? Why aren't you gonna face Reed? Well, who do you want to face then? Because I already had the match card set up for tomorrow. So who do you want to face? Thank you, appreciate that. I do my best. I really spend a long time when it comes to like creations, especially if I'm going to start using them on a regular basis. I want to make them look real, you know. So I'm still in the process of finding face scans for everybody. So like, there's been characters that I've been using that doesn't have a face scan. For instance, Jonathan Gersman does not have a face scan right now, and I'm still trying to look one for him. You know, still trying to look for one for him. So some of my characters do end up looking different later on once I get them a face scan. Jonathan Gersman at some point will look a little different in the face, just because I'm going to apply a face scan for him once I can find a good one. So I want to have a face scan for like every one of my characters, just because it makes them look good. I don't want them all to look the same. I actually use, there's 3 different types of, to make face scans, I use 3 different types of apps. So I use one that they're all Adobe. So I use one that pretty much deletes the background. So like, I'll draw what I want to keep, which is just around the face area. I'll draw that and keep that, and then the rest gets deleted. The whole background block gets deleted. So that's just the face. And then I go onto a Photoshop with that face. I'll go onto a Photoshop, and then I'll use that to kind of make a little bit of a blurriness to kind of blend it into the background. And then I'll use like the Illustrator or the Adobe Design, and I'll use that to fill in the background. So there's like this color picker. So I'll point it around the face, towards the edge of the face, which is like picking the exact color of that face scan that I use for that character. So I'll go in there, I'll pick out the color, and then I'll color the whole entire background around the face scan to kind of blend it in together. That way there's not just like a big giant line, or like a big giant circular line that you see. It like blends into the skin of the character in the game. And I'll blur the edges of the face scan. And then after that, I just upload it to the creator, to the uploader, and I'll put it into the game. And I'll upload it as a face scan, and I'll put it into the game. That's pretty much all there is to it. So that alone, though, I made it sound like it doesn't take that long, just because it is a long thing to explain. So I try to shorten it just a little bit. But it is a very long thing to explain. That was a very nice pop-up roundhouse kick. But yeah, it takes me probably roughly an hour to an hour and a half to do face scans. And then it takes me about another hour and a half to make different logos for people. Sometimes, depending on the logo, sometimes it will take me longer than that. Sometimes it will take me about 3 to 4 hours to make one logo out of how many they have. And then after that, once I have all the logos in, I'll end up making them. I don't think so, Alex. Yeah, I do have to get another computer again because my other computer fried. It doesn't really work that much anymore, which sucks. So I gotta get myself another computer. So once I do that, I can definitely make a video on that process. Get yourself up. Get yourself up. And look at the strength of Marcus. He's about to end it right here. Can this be enough for the pin? Alex Shelley has fight in him here tonight. As you guys can clearly see. Bobby Fish. Alright, you can face Bobby Fish. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Which kind of sucks. That's when NXT was really good. You can face Bobby, that's fine. Sounds good. Might have to accept the fact that Bobby might have his friends at the ringside, but if you're okay with that, then yeah, that's fine.
I'm a real star, baby, and I call my own digits. Got my own entourage and they be coming with it.
Marcus Mad Dog Nate gets the victory here tonight. Congratulations to Mad Dog, as I like to call him. He is definitely built to be a champion. As we're going to get ready for our next match for AEW Dark. Our next match of the night. The Wick versus the former THG Intercontinental Champion Gabriel Vale. This would be a pretty interesting matchup. I kind of like the Wick character. It's actually kind of fun to play as. Alrighty. The Wick versus Gabriel Vale is happening. Me too. Me too. The Wick is a character I made about a month ago. I think I debuted him about maybe 3 weeks ago, or a month ago, or something like that. But yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since I last had him in a match, so I'm going to start putting him in some more matches. Really?